Happy Capricorn full moon. Currently, right now, as I'm recording this, it is the Capricorn full moon. Originally, I had a totally different video planned for today, but then this morning I realized I was feeling all kinds of ways from the cosmos, from this Capricorn full moon, and the Capricorn energy really wanted to channel through me today for you. Know that whenever you're finding this video, it is divinely aligned right on time whether we're still in the energy of the Capricorn full moon or not, whatever comes through in this video is meant for you. I'm gonna give a little energy update upgrade, and then we will also do a New Earth Ascension activation meditation to help you quantum jump into a higher level of consciousness, into a more aligned reality and identity for you. So, currently, what is going on, as I have been saying on repeat, is everything, anything that is not serving you, that is not aligned for you anymore, has not been working out. Anything that has felt hard, stuck, anywhere you felt like you're really forcing or trying to fix or trying to problem solve, anything that used to work for you that just isn't anymore, maybe you don't enjoy it the same, maybe it doesn't light you up, maybe it just doesn't feel in alignment, you're having to work harder to make it happen, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a passion you had, but it's just not serving you, it's not working, you're feeling more burnt out, more exhausted by doing it than getting life from it. All you need to know is that you need to let that go. Stop trying to force your energy, your awareness, your attention, your time, your money into anything and everything and anyone that is not serving you, where it doesn't feel easy and effortless. More than ever before, there is there's a new earth, there's a new frequency, there's a higher level of consciousness that is more apparent, more obvious than ever before. And those of us that can see it, that can comprehend it, that can feel it, when I say see it, we see the world differently. Our paradigms are shifting. We are seeing there's more possibility. We're seeing other people doing things that we dream of doing. We're seeing more awakenings, more ahas, whereas more conscious. That is on purpose. And that is because you are being called. You are being called to consciously live in a higher frequency, to be an anchor of light and love in this world, in this earth. And now it is time for you to let go of feeling like you have anything that you have to do, that you have to figure out, that you have to fix, that you have to problem solve, and just fucking start to live as you want to. Whatever you have done is perfect. It is perfect, it's divine, it is aligned, and you have arrived right here, right now, on time, as you planned it. And it's time now for you to fully, completely step into the identity and reality that you want to. And anything that is not aligned with your higher frequency, with your 5D frequency, with your new earth energy, identity is not going to feel good. It is not going to be easy to work. It is not going to feel aligned. That doesn't mean that things can't shift and change and that that person, that opportunity, that passion, whatever it is, isn't going to be for you in the future. But however it is right now, if it's not working out, it's just straight out, flat, simple, not working out. It is not for you right now. And all that matters is now. And the more that we put our awareness, our attention, our effort, our time, our focus, our money, our everything into what is currently exciting and igniting us, what we are enjoying, what we're feeling called to. That is where we are going to start to thrive because the more we do what we love, the more our frequency rises, the more life force energy we have. Everything in you is wanting to flow. Our Shakti, our energy, our prana is meant to be flowing through us. But as human beings, these beliefs and conditions and habits and patterns and behaviors that we pick up through life start to create these blocks within our system. And if we aren't conscious, if we aren't aware, if we aren't living purposely in the now, we just keep living these same programmed lives with these blocks within us, afraid of feeling in the now what is trying to be felt, because when we feel what's real, when we feel what's true, when we feel our divinity, we can't ignore the fact that we are limiting ourselves. And your soul doesn't want to be limited. It knows it's limitless. And there's many people, many beings that are not designed and did not come here to wake up consciously to this 5D frequency, this new earth energy that is here for us. But if you are hearing this and you are understanding it and you are comprehending it and you have been seeing maybe just more things about frequency and energy, if you have been feeling shifts and changes within you, if you've been feeling more aligned with healthier things or with spending your time doing more things that feel soul nourishing instead of ego validating, you are being called. You are being called by the divine to wake the fuck up to the fact that you are here to be a conscious, awake, aware being of divinity. And the way that you do that is by living in the now, following what the frequency and energy is guiding you to do. There is nothing you need to figure out or know before you know it. If you know there's plans you need to make, you will know there's plans you need to make, and they will be easy to make. Everything is always working out for you that is meant for you. Everything that isn't working out for you isn't meant for you. And that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be and aren't meant to be challenges. That is how we evolve and expand and ascend through this human journey, but not at the sacrifice our happiness, not at the sacrifice of our health, not at the sacrifice of our time. If we continue trying to fool ourselves, lie to ourselves about the fact that we are powerful, that we are magical, that we have medicine within us that this world needs, if we keep trying to deny these facts, things are going to continue to be really hard, really uncomfortable, really painful. Because it's the only way that the universe, the divine, knows how to wake us up is by making things not work out, so that hopefully then we will start to see that we need to start to choose ourselves, that we need to put our focus, our energy, our attention, our awareness on self-mastery. There is nothing more important that you know than yourself, your true self, your energetics, your soul, your purpose. Your purpose is to be happy. Your power is your presence, and your most valuable currency is your frequency. The universe speaks in frequency. Frequency is the language of the divine, of God, of the universe. It is the frequency, it is the language of your highest self. It is our first language, and we need to start to practice it again. We need to start to follow what the energies, the vibrations are calling us to do. Words were created by humans and they are limited. They are limited. They are very powerful. Yes, they are spells, and anything that we say, we need to be aware of. But it is so important when we are trying to figure out, because we're human and we're going to, as much as I'm going to say on repeat, don't try and figure out what you're here to do or how you're going to do it. We're still going to. But when we start to do that through paying attention to frequency and energy, to what feels good for us, to what excites us, like what expands you, when you're looking, we're all looking at other people, right? What expands you? What excites you? What ignites you that other people are doing? This is meant to happen for you, to mirror to you where to go, courses to take, things to learn about. But when you notice yourself being triggered and activated by people and it's creating beliefs of lack or limitation or comparison in negative ways, these are all showing you purposely where you're not free. Think of all the things that happen in a day that don't affect you at all. All of the normal programming that just happens, it just goes right by you. But there are certain things that are triggering and activating to us that bother us, that we don't like, that make us not feel good about ourselves, that make us feel less than, not enough, worried, stressed, whatever it is. All of that is the divine showing you where you're not free, is your superconscious mind, is your highest self waking you up to where you are holding things within you that are blocking you, that are blocking your Shakti, your energy, your magic from flowing. So when we start to become aware and conscious of where we are not allowing ourselves to be free, where we're holding ourselves hostage in a limited reality, and we just allow ourselves to see, I have these beliefs, I have these thoughts, and they no longer serve me. They are just thoughts and beliefs. They are not your truth. They are not you, because you can observe them. And the more that you see that, the more awake, the more aware, the more conscious you are of how they aren't serving you, then you can start to let go of the rope, let go of trying to hold on. Anything that is for you does not require you to hurt yourself, to ignore yourself, to abandon yourself, to do things that you don't enjoy doing, to burn yourself out. And anything that's telling you that that's not true for you, again, is showing you where you're not free. Now, where we need to start to put our focus and awareness and attention is in the now. What excites you? What ignites you? What do you want to create? What do you want to do? And do it. Follow it. The more that you do the things that you want to do when you want to do them, the more and more you will see how free you are, how limitless you get to be. The most incredible awakenings, activations, ahas will happen. You can work a 9-to-5 job. You can never work a job again. It's totally up to you. There are roles for everyone, right? There's no limits to what you can do, but the purpose is for you to enjoy whatever you're doing. You aren't here to hate your days. You aren't here to hate your job. You aren't here to hate your life. You aren't here to wait for the weekend, to wait for the trip 5 years from now, or 20 years from now when you can retire. You're here to enjoy life now. We need to stop sacrificing and abandoning ourselves in the now for the sake of a future version of us that'll never come, because there's only ever now. And yes, we do have futures. There is more to come, but it is a lot more powerful, a lot more enjoyable when we are creating this so-called future by living in the now, doing what we want to do, because that is what is feeding and creating the next now moment, rather than feeding and creating the next now moment based in the past by trying to fix things, make them how we wanted them to be, or trying to do better than we did before. The past is over as soon as you choose for it to be. You get to be the identity you want to be of you as soon as you choose to. You get to step into being the sovereign, embodied, magical being that you are as soon as you want to. Everything about you that is magnetic, that is easy, that is effortless is here. It is now. It is within you. It's just that you have to choose to do it instead of playing these roles and characters that aren't serving you, right? And there's been a build up to this. And now here we are with this Capricorn full moon that is the perfect time, or whenever you're seeing this, it is the perfect time to shift, to step, to end the timelines that are expired, to cut, to quit, to delete the programs that are not serving you. And you don't need to figure out how. You just need to choose to not do it anymore, to start to focus on doing what you want to do, being who you want to be. And that's why I'm here today, in this energy to bring through the ascension meditation activation I'm going to do for you to help you quantum shift into a new identity and start to truly live the reality that you want to. You can do all of the hypnotherapy, all of the subconscious mind reprogramming, all the meditations, all the visualizations you want, and every single one of them is going to impact you. They're all powerful. And I spent years doing them and leading them. But it wasn't until I fully, completely just decided to be the person I want to be in any and every now moment that things really started to overflow for me in my well-being, which for me means just having everything that we need when we need it. Being abundant, being wealthy, being healthy, being prosperous means just having everything that you need to live a life that you love, to enjoy this life, to experience and expand and express through being here. That is your purpose. That is your power. You are not here to be anyone else. You are not here to be anyone else's version or vision of who you should be. Like every single human being, every single human being that ever comes into contact with you in any way has a different opinion of you. Every single person that sees me recording this, every single person that knows me, every single person has a different version of you in their mind. Anyone that's lives you've ever been in, anyone who currently knows you, like think of everyone in your family. They all see you in a different way. And there is a consistency. The consistency that people see in us is usually our truth. But the roles that we play between all of the different connections and relationships and things that we do in our lives are what are stopping and blocking us from enjoying being who the people in our lives are really here to know. We are all here to know each other's truth, each other's divinity, to be mirrors of the divine, to be mirrors of the magic that we all hold within. And so the more that you allow yourself to be the light, to be the love, to be the leader that you're here to be, and I know you're here to be a leader and a lover in this new earth, or you wouldn't be here listening to me, the more that you allow yourself to just be who you want to be, the more and more you will see how limitless you are, how limitless others are, how free you are, how powerful you are, how impactful you are. You don't have to figure out how. You don't have to figure out why or when or who. You just have to be who you want to be and do what you want to do. And I promise you, everyone that is meant to be aligned with you will easily and effortlessly be. And anyone that isn't, you don't need boundaries for. They just aren't going to come near you. But you have to be willing to be confident and brave and root and ground into the energy, the light that you are meant to anchor into. And all that takes is being you, is being true to you and seeing intimately yourself. You are so unique, so sacred that you just have to listen to whatever you're feeling called to, listen to whatever expands you, and take what resonates. We hear the words we need to hear when we need to hear them, and we need to stop overcomplicating it. You will know what you need when you need it. But right now, what you need, if you're finding this video, is your presence, is your attention, is your awareness. We are leading into a time of so much abundance, of so much awakening, of so much divine compensation. There is a very auspicious time coming. And to me, this is like the most powerful. I know we say this a lot in the astrology world, but this is the most powerful time of year, I feel. Always Leo season gets me for whatever reason. And I have no Leo in my chart, but Leo season gets me every year. The Leo new moon is so powerful for activating new courage, new confidence, new awakenings, new ahas within us. But right after the Leo new moon that happens on August 5th, we have the Lionsgate portal, which is my favorite day of the year. It is so powerful. It is the most powerful portal of all of them for truly manifesting and stepping into a more abundant timeline. And this one is going to be more powerful than ever before because it is not only the 8th day, the 8th month, but it is officially an 8 year. It's 2024. So it's officially the 888 portal, which means there is so much magic and compensation coming for you from the divine. If you allow yourself to be in the frequency to receive it, that's all you need. It's all about frequency mastery. It's all about you mastering your 5D self, your higher consciousness, your awareness, your frequency, your energy. That's how you're going to get everything that you need. And you can't do that anywhere other than here. Now, there's a lot of things that you can do. Oh, there's processes, there's many things that you can do to help you focus your attention, your awareness here and now. We're going to do one today, but you need to trust in what comes through for you. It's one thing to meditate on 888, but it's a whole different ball game if you actually take whatever comes through on that day and follow through on what it's calling you to do. And I can't even tell you, I know every year, the Lionsgate portal transforms my life, blows my mind. The more aware, the more conscious, the more intentional I am on that day. And through Leo season, the more magic happens, the more miracles I see. So I wanted to come on today and do this activation to help make you more conscious of what is going on for you, because the more that you can be aware between now and August 5th to 8th, the more that you can be aware of what really isn't working for you and just stop giving it your attention and energy. And I get there's some things, like if you have a job that you're currently working that you need for the safety and security of paying the bills, I'm not going to tell you to quit that. You'll know when you need to. But I will tell you that you don't need to worry about it. Allow it to be something you're choosing right now to help give you safety, security, whatever it's giving you, but start to focus your energy and awareness on what else you could do that you would enjoy, not on what could you do, what side hustle could you make that could make you money, because then that is putting that 40 pressure on yourself where you need to create something that's going to transform you or transform the world, and this is what you're going to get from it. And we start to put all these expectations on it, and it limits it. You will know what's meant to come through you when it's meant to come through you. And the more that you do what you're meant to do, the more magnetic that will be to whoever's meant to be served by that. And then what will come will come. And that is how it's going to be sustainable for you too, because you will enjoy it. Those of us that are here to be in the 5D, to be in this new earth frequency consciously, which is the only way to be there. The new earth is only accessed through consciousness. It only happens through us being at a higher level of consciousness, being anchored in love and light, choosing to imagine our dream identity, our dream reality, and show up in that as that. That is the new earth frequency. We have to choose to be in the consciousness level of it. So while still playing in the 3 and 4D, but we are rooting and bringing the light and the love and the awareness to the rest of the levels of consciousness. This is how it channels to me, through me. This is how I see it. This is what resonates to me from everyone else I listen to and my interpretation of the new earth. And the more that we just allow ourselves to live and play and have fun and be present, the easier and easier it gets to be to see it, because our ego, our self-consciousness, our unconsciousness, they want to do their job. They want to keep us alive and they want to keep us important. Our self-conscious, our ego doesn't want us to be forgotten. It wants a validation, it wants the approval, and our unconscious wants to keep us alive. But now it's time to thrive, and it's time for us to enjoy rather than working so fucking hard. You're here hearing this because the more that you allow yourself to enjoy this next few weeks, or maybe it's even past the 8th, whatever it is, Take what you need from this today. If you really allow yourself to enjoy your life, your journey, your experience, to start to create and do the things you want to do, the more you fill your life up with what you enjoy, with what you love, with putting your focus, your energy, your attention, your awareness on things that you truly enjoy, the other things don't have space anymore. Things start to work out for you. Opportunities start to come. The universe speaks through frequency. So if you are in a frequency and energy of lack, of limitation, of fixing, of problem solving, of trying to figure out how to get what you want, that's what you're going to get. That's the reality that's going to be mirrored to you. The universe is going to give you what you are. If you're choosing to be in the energy and the frequency of lack, of limitation, of not enoughness, you have free will. But if you start to choose to be in the frequency and the energy and the reality of limitlessness, of oneness, of abundance, of love and light, that is what the universe will start to show to you. But then you have to follow through. So when opportunities come, when you get ahas, when you know the things that you are doing that are stopping and blocking you, like if you are still doing things in your life that are making you feel shitty about yourself, you are not going to be able to take that energy and frequency into the 5D. Shame, blame, guilt, fear, anger, regret, those frequencies and energies don't exist in the 5D. It doesn't mean you can't access the 5D. It doesn't mean that at any time you can't fall into places of forgiveness, of love, of oneness and access it. But as soon as you fall into judgment, shame, blame, guilt, you're going to find yourself back in the limitations. But it is all up to you. This game of self-mastery is yours to play. And how you are going to thrive the most through it and enjoy it the most is through self-mastery and frequency mastery, really. The more that you allow yourself to be present, the easier it will be. The easier it will be. The more that you live your life in the now. So right now, I encourage you to just take a moment and pause and ask yourself, what right now do you know is not serving you, is not aligned with who you want to be? Beyond the excuses and whatever you want to tell yourself, like just be honest with yourself. You're the only one that can be honest with yourself. I don't know what it is for you. No one can. People can have ideas, but you truly know what it is. So what is it right now that you know is no longer for you? What beliefs, what thoughts, what actions, what behaviors? Now, instead of focusing on how to get rid of those, on how to stop doing the things that you don't want to do, stop believing, stop thinking about things you don't want to do, I encourage you to just do the best that you can to put your focus and your energy in what we're going to do next, which is awaken you and activate you to how good it could be, to how free you are. And the reason I'm bringing this up before we go into the meditation is because we need to do this in reality. It's one thing to do it when we go into lower brainwave states and you can really tap in and tune into your superconscious mind, but your superconscious mind is guiding you in any moment through frequency and energy, through things showing up in your reality that excite and ignite you, through someone bringing an opportunity to you that for some reason you want to do and you don't know why. But logically you can't figure it out and you have these other commitments, so you say no. There's no more time for that. Your dream life, your dream reality, your new earth life is waiting for you. The one where you get to do and be what you want. And the more conscious and aware you are of what you're choosing. So I don't bring up what is limiting you to create judgment or shame or blame or guilt. I do it because if it's there, it's there. If it's there, ignoring it isn't going to help. But it's stopping feeling like there's anything wrong with it. Whatever it is, it's got you here. It's challenged you. It's taught you things. But now it's time for you to start to focus on and be the limitless version of you, to live your limitless reality. You're either living a limited life or a limitless one. You're either living unconsciously or superconsciously. And I'm here to help you live limitlessly and superconsciously, because that's the point. That's your purpose. That's the way, in my opinion. If you want to keep living an unconscious life and let your programming just run the show and living in the beliefs and the bullshit and the limitations of your lower self, you have free will and you can choose it as long as you want to. But every single moment, every day is an opportunity for you to be free, for you to live limitlessly, for you to enjoy, for you to play. And again, we're human. So I'm not saying that shit isn't going to happen, but it's being there. The circumstances have nothing to do with it. It's all in your consciousness in any circumstance. How you are conscious in any moment is creating your reality, your level of consciousness, your awareness, your perception. And the more that you tune your frequency, your perception, your energy, your mindset to a frequency that serves you, that you enjoy, that you love living, that's the reality you're going to get. So be aware of what's not serving you, of what's blocking your Shakti, your energy from flowing, and let it go. Just stop holding on so tightly to these beliefs and these ways of being that are simply not serving you, and start to do what the highest version of you would do. And your highest version of you is always here now. Every moment you have the opportunity to either be the oldest version of your limited self or the newest version of your limitless self. You can either in this moment choose to just let your unconscious, and our unconscious programming is serving us in so many ways. It is doing so many things that we don't want to give the attention to, like driving your car, cooking a meal. Like there's a lot of things that we do repetitively. I always have a hard time with that word, that we do on repeat that we need to do to keep us alive. Like you're not thinking right now about keeping your heart beating and your lungs breathing and your hair growing and your eyes blinking. All of these things are happening to keep you functioning. And we need to be grateful for that. But there's a lot of programming going on that is outdated, that is not serving you anymore. And it's time now for you to reboot that, to reprogram that. And I, again, encourage you to do that through these next couple weeks, just through simply being aware, and any opportunity that you can, having fun, playing, being free, creating something you want to do, having a conversation you want to have, listening to something that inspires you, anything higher frequency over the next couple weeks or between now and August 8th is going to serve you so much more than you can possibly know. And I'm going to give you guys a little secret. I've channeled through something for anyone that really wants to dive deep into this, that really wants to live the identity that they're here to be, to live the reality that you're here to live. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be 8 weeks of daily channeling, recoding, reprogramming to shift you into the limitless reality that you're here to live. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so back on track. Right here, right now, you know what it is, right? We know what's limiting us. We know what's not serving us. Don't stress. Don't worry about how to fix that, how to problem solve it. You don't need to. You've done enough of that. Like whatever it is that you feel like you need to quit doing, how much effort and energy and attention and shame and blame and guilt have you felt around it? How good would it feel to just not feel that anymore? What if you just made it okay? What if you just made it okay that that's the way you've been, that that's the thing you've done, that those are the ways that you have been sabotaging yourself, that those are the beliefs, those are the relationships, that's where you've given your power away. Make it okay. We've all done it. We're all still doing it in ways. It's a part again of this journey, but you're here now to be more powerful than ever before, to be the sovereign being that you are designed to be. So now let's go into a ascension activation meditation. So I'm going to channel through the divine. I'm going to tap into the superconscious field so that you can connect to your highest self. Just allow whatever's meant to come through, to shift you, to activate you, to awaken you on a frequency level. Don't worry too much about don't worry at all about making sense of anything. Just allow yourself to go on the journey. If you feel right now like you can't fully give it your awareness and attention, you can pause and come back. But I highly recommend that you do this with your eyes closed so you can fully go inward, breathe, feel, receive the magic and the power that you need so that you can quantum jump into a whole new identity and reality. Okay, so whatever you're doing, closing your eyes, finding somewhere to sit where you can relax, feeling a long line from your sit bones through the crown of your head, feeling your eyes relax, your forehead relax, your jaw relax, your shoulders relax. And just placing your hands over your heart. Feeling your heart beating. Feeling your breath. Starting to feel as your breath moves in and out of your body. Feel your breath move all the way through your chest, all the way into your belly. So on the inhales, breathing in through your nose, fully expanding all the way into your belly. On the exhales, fully, completely releasing out of the mouth. Just feeling the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. Feeling on every inhale yourself surrender to now, to become more and more present within your being. On the exhales, clearing, cleansing, releasing whatever is not serving you. You can let your hands rest in your lap and just continue to breathe fully, completely for 5 more rounds. On the inhales, holding, pausing as long as you can at your fullness. On the exhales, holding and pausing as long as you can on your emptiness. In the pauses, just allowing yourself to be conscious, aware, present. Right here, right now, seeing that you are the observer of it all. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're observing, whatever you're receiving, you are the consciousness observing it. And that consciousness, that you, is limitless, boundless. And you chose to come and be in this body. But it is time now for you to live aligned and alive on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, energetically, spiritually. You are here to be here, to be present, to live alive and aligned, to be the truth of you, to know your truth, to share your magic, to live limitlessly. You would not be here hearing and receiving this if you were not here to work for the divine, to be a way shower, a leader, a lover in this new earth, being the frequency and the energy that you are designed to be, that feels easy, that feels effortless, it feels limitless, it feels magnetic. Those times when you felt in flow, those times when you could just get lost in reality because you're enjoying yourself so much. That is what you're meant to feel all of the time. And the more that you focus on what brings you those feelings, on what you enjoy, on what's easy, on what you love to do, even if it challenges you, if you love to do it, if it's easy for you to give your time to it, even if it pushes you, it is meant for you. But you are not meant to do the things that are hurting, that are harming you, that are exhausting you, that are challenging you in ways that are limiting you, that are creating judgment or fear. That is not for you anymore. Coming back to your breath if you've lost it, bringing your awareness to your third eye, bringing your gaze to your third eye. As you gaze to your third eye, seeing a little orb of light here. As you stare at this little orb of light, starting to see this light open, seeing it open and expand, opening and expanding into a portal, seeing this portal in bright blue light, seeing a bright blue portal of light in front of you. As you gaze through this bright blue light, know that if you choose to enter this light, this portal, this gateway, it is going to take you to a whole new reality, into a whole new identity, where it is up to you to follow through on expressing yourself as you are meant to, as feels divinely aligned for you, as feels true for you. It is time for you to completely, vulnerably, authentically live as the truth of you, the light of you, the divinity of you. It is time for you to be seen, to be felt, to be heard, first by yourself and then everyone else. It is time for you to share your magic with this world. It is time for you to live limitlessly. So entering into this portal because you know you are here and ready. As you move through this portal of light, feel yourself moving faster and faster through the portal, further and further away from what is no longer welcome, what is no longer a part of you, what is no longer needed on your journey. Knowing that all that it has taught you will be alchemized into wisdom for you to use in the future, but you do not have to worry about it anymore. Moving further and further away from the cords, the beliefs, the bullshit, the behaviors, the limitations, the lack, the fear, the insecurities, the doubt. It is gone. The portal is closing at the other end. It can no longer reach you in ways where you will not feel empowered to use it for good. Feeling yourself freer than ever before, still moving through this portal of light, higher and higher, faster and faster, feeling the excitement, the ignitement that is building within you for the reality that you are going to be arriving in. As you move through this portal of light, starting to imagine, to envision, to see the identity that you are here to be, starting to see, envision, imagine yourself the most confident, beautiful, blissful, brilliant, genius, abundant version of you, living limitlessly free, living your life, loving yourself. seeing this reality, feeling it, knowing you are getting closer and closer and closer to it. What is going to be there? Who is going to be there? Building the excitement, feeling it rising, feeling the energy, the frequency, the tingling, starting to see visions, starting to hear sounds, starting to smell smells, starting to know, starting to feel, starting to express, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, dreaming it, believing it, being it, arriving. Feeling yourself floating freely, easily, effortlessly. Seeing yourself having a bird's eye view on the limitless you. Seeing yourself living a life that you are obsessed with, that you love living, that you enjoy waking up to. See yourself as the healthiest, wealthiest, prosperous, confident, limitless dream you, and then see that there is nothing else for you to do, nowhere else for you to be, but here, now, feeling yourself, your energetic self, your light body, your emotional self, your mental self, your physical self, feeling yourself arrived, one whole, complete being here now, in the reality where you are doing and being everything you want to, seeing it, feeling it, experiencing it. What are you doing? How are you being? What is here? How does it feel? Breathing, enjoying it, feeling the peace, the calm, feeling how easy and effortless it is to be you. Everything has worked out perfectly. You are innately, limitlessly, brilliantly divinity. And you see it now, you feel it, you get it, you cannot deny it anymore. You know that all you have to do is what you want to, is be the light and the love that you choose to be the frequency, the energy of divinity, being present in any moment, alive, enlivening this world with your energy, your magic, your wisdom. What have you created? What are you creating? Right now, knowing that you are everything you need. What are you creating? What are you doing? How are you being? How do you feel? What is your true essence, your nature, your power, your purpose? What feels best for you? Just feeling it, enjoying it. There's no going back now. There's no going back now. You have just arrived in the reality as the identity that you were designed to be. And every moment forward, you get to be more limitless, more free. You are the super conscious catalyst, creator, alchemist of your reality. You are here to be divine love and light. You will be divinely compensated, rewarded, and supported every step of the way. Do the human things, live in the matrix, in the 3D consciously, awaken, aware, raising the consciousness, bringing the light, being the light, shining bright, awakening and activating all that you were meant to. That's all you have to do. You just have to be you. And you will only ever know what that means in the moment you're in. Do not try and be where you are before you're there. Follow the guidance, the inspiration that ignites and excites you to make the plans that you want to follow through on. But leave space and grace for what excites you along the way. Because the more that you follow through on what feels good for you, the more you will be expanded, the higher you will ascend, the more you will see how limitless you are. And you will start to have dreams and desires that you didn't even know you had show up before you even dream them. Before you know it, your reality is better than anything you could possibly be worried about. So just live, enjoy, experience it, and express yourself vulnerably, authentically. And you can't not be magnetic to everything that is here for you to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. Follow what excites and activates you. Follow what calls you. Don't worry about what doesn't. Just don't do it. Whatever doesn't serve you, don't do it. When you see the thoughts, the behaviors, the actions show up, just choose to be the limitless version of you. The one that doesn't need to numb or run or hide or lower your frequency. The one that unapologetically, easily, effortlessly shines as bright as possible. This world needs your light, your love, your medicine, your magic, your power. You get to do whatever you enjoy doing. There is nothing that you can do wrong in this game of self-mastery. But if you truly want to live easily, effortlessly, abundantly, then you have to choose to be you. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, feeling your physical body, feeling your breath. What do you know? What do you know you are ready to do, to create? Bringing your hands back to your heart, bringing your awareness even more to your breath, fully inhaling, fully exhaling, fully inhaling into your belly, fully exhaling all the way out, bringing your inner gaze to the space between your brows, bringing your consciousness, your awareness to the center of your heart, seeing a little light in the center of your heart. Seeing as you focus on this light, it gets brighter and brighter, and your light in your heart has a message for you, a mantra for you. As you focus more and more, see it, feel it, hear it. A positive affirmation in the present tense stating something just for you. What does your heart have to tell you? What mantra is there for you to focus on, to hold on to? Repeating it 3 times, feeling it is truth, knowing it is truth, enjoying it. You are free. You are limitless. You are abundant. You are genius. You are magic. You are power. You are light. You are love. You are compassion. You are grace. You are everything. And it's time now for you to choose to embody, to embrace, to own the frequency and the energy that you are here to be, which feels limitless, boundless, beautiful, blissful. Bring your awareness now to the center of your chest, pressing your hands together at the center of your chest, asking yourself what frequency you want to tune to. What frequency do you want to be, knowing that whatever frequency you choose to be is what you will attract. So love, abundance, creativity, light, compassion, whatever you choose. And then starting to rub your hands together at the center of your chest, pressing your hands together as much as you can, feeling the friction, the fire, the energy building, feeling that friction and energy burning away anything that is doubting, that is blocking, that is stopping, that is limiting you. Feeling anything in the way of you being in the frequency you choose to going away. Feeling the stronger the energy gets between your palms, the more you are tuning your frequency to the reality, to the identity that you're here to be. Feeling your frequency rising, your energy rising higher and higher, pressing faster and faster, feeling the friction, the fire, the frequency rising within you, and then separating your hands just a few inches, feeling that ball of energy, the frequency, knowing that this is pure, divine love and light that will activate you to whatever energy you want to be. Taking this energy and pressing it into your chest, feeling it spread through your whole being, activating and awakening the light codes within you, making you more magnetic than ever before, tuning your frequency completely to light, to love, to bliss, to happiness, to any frequency that you are choosing to be that serves you being at your highest and best. Breathing, feeling the enjoyment, the enlivenment, the enlightenment. You are here, you have arrived. All you have to do is choose to be you, the true, limitless you, loving yourself, doing what you want to do, and allowing the universe, the divine source, to work everything out in your favor. Pressing your hands back together at the center of your chest, bringing a smile to your face, excited and ignited, knowing that magic and miracles beyond what you can possibly comprehend are all coming to you. So let go of any need to know and allow life to wow you, to amaze you. Live in awe, and you will see yourself in abundance with ease, living a life beyond your wildest dreams. Repeating after me, I am divine light and love, here to be the authentic, sacred expression of me, magnetically manifesting and attracting everything I need to live a life beyond my wildest dreams. And so it is. Blinking your gaze open to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for going on that journey with us. Just feeling whatever you're feeling now that you have arrived. Nothing is the same. You are a higher frequency and a higher energy. Things may look the same right now, but they are not. The more that you choose to be the identity that you have just stepped into, that you have just quantum shifted into, the more that you choose to show up and be, making the choices, making the decisions, living as you're meant to, the more you will see reality show you just how limitless you are. But it's up to you. You have to do it. You are worthy. You are meant to. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have just gone through that if you were not. So enjoy it, embody it, live it, love it, be the expression that you are divinely designed to be of consciousness, of divinity. You know, if in any way anything from this has resonated with you, follow that, feel that, enjoy that. Wherever you're at in your ascension journey, know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. And the more that you just relax, that's the key now. Relax, enjoy. You've arrived. All you have to do is be you. You know those times when you just can't wait to arrive somewhere, to get somewhere, where then you can just relax? For you've ever planned a trip or been really trying to work to get something done, and then you're like, once this is done, I can finally just relax and enjoy it, and then generally we don't. Now is the time to just relax and receive. The more that you allow yourself to relax and receive, the more you will see how easy and effortless it is to be the true divine magnetic you. It doesn't come through force, through fixing, through struggling, through suffering. And it's okay if you slip into any of those frequencies or energies. They're going to happen. The higher your frequency is, the more you are going to trigger your reality. Anything you're currently holding on to before this video that isn't aligned with this frequency you're at now is going to be challenged. But you have to just root into this frequency and allow life to meet you where you're at. You do not need to lower for anything or anyone else. And anytime that you do, because we are human and we will, anytime that you do, just know that it is always an opportunity for you to grow, for you to evolve, for you to see maybe where you have some beliefs, some limitations, some blocks that are still stopping your Shakti, your energy from flowing. Because you are here to be a channel of the divine. We all are. And all you have to do is be in the now, open, aware, awake to the frequency and energy. We all do it in our own ways. And it comes through easily, effortlessly, innately. You don't need to figure it out. Just be, breathe, feel, receive, allow yourself to enjoy your life. And if there's things that aren't ideal, that's okay. That's okay. They're just there because you didn't know better, because you were choosing to do or be in ways that were limiting you, that weren't serving you. And some things aren't just going to shift. Some things are going to take a bit of time because your reality is created by your belief system and your worthiness. So now your belief system, your worthiness, your superconscious or your unconscious mind is at a higher frequency than ever before. It just saw you arriving in the life, in the reality that you want to be in. You just arrived. As far as your unconscious, your self-conscious, your superconscious mind is concerned, you have arrived. You are here. So now, as you live your life, just be that version of you. The more that you live consciously, the more your superconscious mind will recode, reprogram your unconscious ways of being. And everything that now serves you in this new earth frequency as the new identity of you will start to become as innate, as easy, as effortless as all of the lower vibrational things that you were doing. Think of how stubborn you have been in some of your beliefs, your thoughts, your behaviors that aren't serving you. As soon as you start to consistently do and choose the things that you want to do, that you love doing, that serve you, breathing with yourself, being with yourself, meditating daily, feeling yourself, enjoying your life, the more that you start to do that, the more your subconscious mind will see that it is safe to do that. And then the more that it sees it's safe to do that, it will start to do that. And then all the ways that you were being before that aren't serving you, it's not going to be doing. It's going to forget about them and start to become stubborn about what you want it to. That's how we recode and reprogram. I just worked a lot of magic on my side through the divine, through your superconscious mind, but now it's up to you to show up. This has been a very powerful, my whole being is buzzing right now. I feel dizzy and just a higher frequency than I've felt in a very long time, which means that you are going to feel this as well. You most likely are now, and it is going to continue. So just allow yourself to enjoy it, allow yourself to enjoy this new frequency and energy. And I promise you that this portal that's coming up, it is going to bring something to you that you have been dreaming of, but even better if you allow it. So follow what the frequency and energy is calling you to do, and just continue to choose yourself. Continue to choose to do what resonates as true for you. So if there's modalities, if there's processes, if there's things that you do that feel good for you, that feel right for you, that activate you, that excite you, if there's certain things that really help you in knowing yourself and being yourself and trusting yourself, do those. But if there's anything that you're doing that you're forcing yourself to do, that you feel like you need to do to be a good spiritual being, anything you're doing to feed your spiritual ego just so you can say you do it, is not serving you. You don't have to do anything to prove to the divine, to prove to the universe, to prove to your highest self that you are worthy. You are only ever trying to prove it to yourself. So if you're forcing it, you know. And the divine definitely knows. So just do what you want to do. Meditation can be baking. It's just about being present and enjoying where you're at, what you're doing, being there now. Yoga is meant to unite us. And the yoga is meant to unite us first with ourselves. It's about being with yourself, knowing yourself. Meditation is the art of contemplation. It's the art of awareness, of enjoying whatever is going on now. That's why it exists, to bring us to now, to bring us present, to be here, to enjoy your reality instead of running and numbing and hiding. If you are still here hearing this, then there is no denying that you are ready to live limitlessly. So just let go of the beliefs and the thoughts telling you otherwise. But at the same time, if anything is feeling hard, if you're still feeling challenged, that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Okay? I don't want you to judge yourself or feel like you're doing it not good enough. That's not true. You're here. Think of all of the people that are not awake, that are not aware, that are not conscious. It's a lot more exhausting when we're consciously avoiding who we know we're here to be. So it's time to just let go and enjoy. Stop shaming and blaming yourself. Forgiveness is key. Allow yourself to see that everything you've done before now was meant to be. You get to alchemize it all as you choose to. And you will know what that means when you get there. Just live. Just live your life. Aligned, alive, awake, aware, as you want to. Enjoying this life as much as you can. If you want to go deeper into your 5D frequency, into your self-mastery, then I have put a link below, put my email below. I will soon have links if they aren't there. They're coming soon right away to book with me. I'm going to open up my calendar again to doing one-on-one sessions because I feel like they are needed, because we are all so innately sacred and unique, and every session that I do for people is so different. But know that in 90 minutes to 2 hours, we can channel in your highest self, connect into your superconscious mind, recode your mind, recalibrate you, connect you to the highest frequency possible for wherever you're at now, so that you can really start to live a life that you love. But I meet you wherever you're at in your ascension journey, because that's the only way that it's going to work. So as much as I am also bringing through a course that I am so excited to do with all of you that are meant to do it with me, anyone that's feeling called to do a one-on-one session, I know right now they're needed more than ever before. And I know my calendar is going to fill fast because I don't have a lot of space. So please reach out to me, and I would love to connect with you and really help you use the power of the energy that is currently trying to wake you the fuck up to just how limitless you get to be. There's nothing I love more than seeing people see themselves. So thank you for going on this journey with me. Please, if you're new here, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I post videos. Oh, it's 11:11. I post videos daily here to help you see your divinity, to help you live limitlessly. So if that feels like something you want to stick around for, then stick around for it. Hit the notification bell. Share this with anyone you feel needs it. Let me know below how you feel, what came through for you. I love seeing your comments. So thank you again. I love you guys so much, so much. Thank you for all of the love that you guys have been giving me recently. Thank you to everyone who has watched me go on this journey of publicly owning my gifts, and know that you are just as powerful and as limitless. I love you.